Good afternoon, parents. I have been challenged to do a group challenge with one of the masterminds I'm in to go live every day for the next 30 days. So August 1st, we are starting, and this is going to be day one of our 30-day challenge. So as titled, I wanted to talk to you today about learning to create. And clearly with everything that's going on, the world is in a major shift right now. And the kids, their futures are definitely going to be impacted. And it's going to be tough to decide if it's in a positive way or a negative way. And so what we're focusing in on the karate school is teaching the kids to create things, because that is where the future is going to be. With AI coming and a whole lot faster now, as you're starting to see more and more, there was just an article out. Elon Musk predicts that in the next 5 years, AI is going to be at the foundation of everything that we do. So we will know in about 5 years how right he was, but we definitely know and starting to see that it is creeping into our lives more and more, and it's getting faster. So it is going to be definitely going to happen, just a matter of unsure of when. And so there's my dog, Yuki, enjoying the mailman. So what we want to do is be able to teach the kids to create. So martial arts for the longest time has always been about memorization and learning how to memorize a set movement and then practicing that over and over again. And eventually a student would develop discipline because of that practice. Well, everything is being turned up on its head or upside down now. So what we're doing now is we're going to start focusing on teaching the kids to be able to create. And through our Dojo Genius program, we have a lot of things that are coming up. Lately, we've been teaching the kids how to create patterns. So instead of memorizing and telling them, well, show me hit number 1, hit number 2, and hit number 3, it was, here's a pattern. Now, how else could you do it? And what's another way you could do it? Now go create. And for example, I've talked about it before if you watch the videos, but if not, here's a good assignment for you. In the comments below, take a guess and pick a number or know the answer. How many different ways can you draw a square? Write in the comments if you've got one, if you've got a guess. If you're watching the replay, you can still put it in the comments. And I'll share with you a little bit later, ideally what the number is, and it's going to surprise you. And we learned this back when we were working with Ofer Breyer on the project, in learning how to have a flexible mind and being able to see patterns in everything that we do. So basically being able to teach the kids this, because think about it. The example, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, has plans of being fully automated restaurants within the next 2 or 3 years. So a lot of jobs, high school kids, right? When we were young, we started at fast food restaurants and those type of things, but those jobs aren't going to exist. So what are the kids going to do today that are 7, 8, and 9 that are going to need a job in 4 or 5 years when robots or AI are doing all of the menial tasks? So you think kids might be lazy now. Well, what's going to happen in 5 years from now when the jobs that they could have had don't exist anymore? So we want to focus on a lot of things about teaching the kids to be able to think for themselves, be able to see patterns, be able to create new things, and stay ahead of AI, because it's definitely not going to wipe out the world. It's not going to be the Terminator scenario, but it is definitely going to negatively impact a lot of people. Ofer Breyer, our coach, is predicting up to 80% of the population is going to be caught by surprise when it comes to the AI revolution. We want the kids to be in the top 20%. So that's why we're on the leading edge of this and starting to teach this to the kids now. It's going to help them out. So this isn't a learn this now 4 or 5 or 10 years. The things we're teaching now are going to help the kids this month when they go back to school. They're going to be able to learn a whole lot of new concepts. They're going to be able to see things. They're going to be able to think faster. So there's a lot of benefits that are going to help them out. So have that in mind, learning to create things. So spending some time with the kids. It's not about memorization, right? That was the other thing real quick. I know, when we were in school, you had to memorize history and all the dates and everything. Well, today you've got Google. So you don't necessarily have to memorize all of these facts, because you can just check on the computer and get the answer right away. So this is what we're talking about a shift in the process and the mindset. And this is exactly why, unfortunately, school's not going to help. So we have to create something for the kids now so that we can get them prepared for that future. being able to learn and see those patterns, create things, and then transfer them to other areas is going to be a huge thing in the coming months and years. So looking forward to seeing your answer on the number of squares, and even better, make a video and draw them out. See exactly what you come up with, and we'll talk about that in another video. All right, have a great Saturday. Bye.